Well then, let us begin with the next turn then. My turn. The Queen of Spring. What's the most beautiful thing in the area? Or what's the most hideous thing in this area? My friends, this is an island paradise. One which, while is taken over by a government entity, does still have a growing population of regular civilians. With that being said, there is a most beautiful spot of this area, potentially a great tourist attraction,
Oh,
and that is the grotto.
the grotto.
So, as I had previously stated, there is some plants that are becoming megafauna specifically due to, you know, a bit of pollution from that super agent. So we have superflora growing in a small region at the base of the mountain and in between the big body of lake water.
Oh,
About right there.
all right, interesting.
Gigantic flowers. Beautiful region.
All right.
Lovely looking.
Where?
That
That's
Oh,
being
good to
there.
hear.
said, I will be starting another project.
Oh
Primarily,
boy.
the project that wants to be started is extra security around the giant pit. So I built, trying to build a wall around the labs. Want to build some walls and protections around the giant gaping hole. This one might take a little bit longer than the first set of walls. I'd like to say 4 weeks,
I mean,
as it is
depends.
a much bigger thing.
Do you want like
I'd
charge
like.
line walls, or do you want like just guardrails?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's still way larger. It's gonna take time. And even then, guardrails isn't gonna stop idiots from going, I'm gonna go over the guardrail. We
I
can't
mean,
stop.
no. But the entire purpose is for us to be legally covered.
We're making
The
something a little taller than a guardrail, is what I'm saying.
the the
Okay.
abnormals will help out with that, especially since
Which
the
ones?
rumors
The
that
ones who
can.
think they can jump in?
Probably, yeah, the ones that think that they can handle it, you know. He better
I
not.
still say about 4 weeks.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah, 4 weeks sound good.
Okie dokie. Well, with that being said, all clocks will roll down by 1.
I see no profit to be made here.
Update. We have a finished project of the protective barrier around the crash site. As the person that established this, I will go with how it went. Since it was building a wall around a protective structure, there was really no issue with establishing protection around the crash site. So now it is much more difficult to break into the highly classified area with advanced technology. So hopefully things will be a bit safer. Hopefully. With that being said, we can move on to the next turn in the order, which is Endro. Allow me.
All right. Spring of two of spring, I should say.
Yeah.
A large body of water on the map. Where is it? What does it look like? That'd be hilarious if it was
I
missed.
see two large bodies of water.
I mean, we can always have more, guys. Or a giant man-made structure on the map. There's a giant man-made structure on the map. Where is it? Why is it abandoned? All right. Um, you know what? There is, in fact, a yeah. There is a. We got enough water. There is a giant man-made structure on the map. At the base of the mountain, there is a abandoned lab of some kind. Purpose generally unknown, but it does seem to be well, as it states, abandoned. There are rumors that it is it was to what's it called, research the chemical behind the abnormals and stuff of that nature. Oh,
If you could
yeah.
draw the thing that you just talked about.
You give me a second. I'm trying to freaking. Okay, there we go. Fuck. So impatient. All right.
Fuck the
It's actually a very.
impatient.
It's a pretty decent lab right there. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
All right. Project, or it's my turn. I can do a reveal. Sorry, a revelation,
Discovery.
or yeah, discovery is what it's called. Okay. Or a project. I am going to do a project. And yeah, the abnormals are going to help. Given the fact that there's, you know, a whole flora thing, and all that stuff, they're going to start trying to figure out, okay, are these flora things dangerous? All that stuff. So the grotto is going to be researched.
And how long do you think that'll take?
I can't imagine it being more than a week.
I'd
I
say
mean,
2
we're,
because
At
we're
least
talking
two.
about basic. We're talking about
It's-
basic
it's-
research.
it's still a decent sized.
It's also
Island.
nowhere near the base starting location. You're basically trudging through the island just to get to it.
True.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like saying the expedition has 2 weeks, and it takes a week to get there and a week to get back.
Exactly. It's gonna take some time. I'd say 2 weeks at the minimum.
Nah, sounds good. 2 weeks.
All right.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
All clocks will roll down by 1. Update. A project has finished of the Abhuman district. Please establish where it is on the map and say how it went.
It went great. In fact, there is a lot of, what's it called? Structure and stuff specifically to help make sure, specifically, possibly more dangerous or, problematic, abnormal people are able to safely be able to live out their lives decently well. And of course, an important thing to note, people of the normal city, normal people are allowed in and all that stuff. It's just a place generally designed for abnormals to be able to live with their.
I beg of you, use the rectangle tool.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. So you literally built more city. Okay.
Yeah. It's not. I didn't put my ass all the way on the other side. Did you
It's an
expect me
extra
to-
district.
No.
Yeah,
it's just I understood that you were going to just take.
I thought it was
A
going to be
little
something
bit
more like
part of
this.
We didn't build an
Oh.
entire second city.
How many abnormals do you think exist?
How about more of a this?
All right, hold on. I'll make it bigger if you want me to.
Like a this?
Honestly, I just thought you were going to repurpose a part of the city which already
Aw.
exists, but
Well, no. That's why we gave it so long, because they were building new buildings and such.
I
There
just
we go.
didn't expect.
And-
I didn't.
okay.
I didn't expect it to be like, yes, we're gonna build in a district. And okay, how big's the district? Oh, it's as big as a city. What?
Okay, well, we got a new district. That's very good, very good.
And I would like to make it known all normal people are allowed and encouraged to,
Okay.
live in there as well.
Anyway, it's Ninja's turn. All right, voices of the people. Let's
I
get your
just
card.
realized.
Okay.
Should we attempt to rebrand abnormals to
No
anything else?
discussion outside of gameplay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just have to enforce the rules.
There we
Oh
go.
god.
Anyway, where does everyone sleep? Who's unhappy by that arrangement? Or are there natural predators roaming the area?
Oh boy.
National,
Okay,
right?
so I can either okay. Okay, okay.
It's gonna be good.
These two options are so good.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
I recommend the second one, but it is still your choice, of course.
Stop discussing.
I ain't discussing shit, bro.
Let
I
him
mean,
pick.
All right,
I know. Yes.
just because I want to see it. Yes, there are natural predators that
Yes.
roam around the area, and they are massive horses with uh, tentacles,
Dear
and
God.
that can fly with bat wings.
What?
Okay. I think you created I
Did
okay.
you see a
It's just
horse with tentacles
Murder
and
horse.
butterfly wings?
Yes.
okay. Understood.
Murder horses.
Murder horses.
Star, could you draw that, please?
I like to imagine while researching the grotto, an abnormal just realized, wait a fucking second, is that a horse?
It gets absolutely killed by horses.
Turns out, yes, it was dangerous.
That guy had bulletproof skin. Bullets aren't,
The fuck?
horse hooves.
Okay, is this it?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure, it's good. My little
Where do you want to put it?
what episode of My Little Pony is this bullshit coming
Where do you
from?
want to put it? Right there?
Oh yeah.
Inside?
Oh yeah. But by the way, they are deeply hostile.
Where do you
Oh
want to put
god.
them? In the water?
But
In the sea?
but
On the mountain?
but they are not carnivorous.
Oh, they just want to fuck people up for the love of it. They just love the game. Why do you want them here?
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh my
You're gonna
god.
have to.
Star, you took it apart. We're
Wait, hold on.
safe.
Yeah, select everything. So either way, what's your project what's your turn gonna be?
Hmm. So my options. Wait, what are my options
Discovery,
again?
project, or hold a meeting.
I want to start a project
Okay.
which is going to be the establishment of basically to create a defensive perimeter with guards
Yeah,
in
we do have
case.
those big horses.
Around the city,
Yes.
the
Don't
Achilles
we don't we have a
will
military?
100% assist with this project because that
Uh,
is pretty much the next thing on their to-do list.
Abnormals will also assist because, we met them.
We will
They
help with
suck.
funding as well because we live here too.
All right. Is this like a
Or-
perimeter around just the city, or is it the extra
Yes.
district that was added to it?
This
Okay.
is the city wall.
It will be around the city.
Okay.
What about the new district?
Well, I'll
It
have to
will
figure
be
that out.
around the city.
Fuck you! Hey, fuck you! We're the voice of the people. Fuck them.
But-
Fuck the other people.
Wait a second. Andrew, did you say that you're also going to contribute to this?
Yeah.
Then Then we
No.
are also going to do it around the district too.
All right, awesome.
Fully intended to say "fuck you, abnormals."
I
Great.
genuinely thought he like just was like, "Oh, you're helping? Well, okay, thanks. Fuck
Great.
you." All right, let's keep. I think. How long do you think that'll take? I think it'll take like 3 or so weeks.
If we're all working on together, 3 weeks. I don't.
Yeah.
We built an entire district in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a wall, so 3 weeks.
Yes,
Alright.
I'd also say 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks for a good wall.
We're
Yeah.
all
Well,
in
3 weeks
agreement
also
then.
because it took 4 weeks to build the small district that isn't as big as a city.
Yeah, although that's because you could have like a bunch of like
It's like
superheroes.
1/3 of the size at minimum.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, let's get on with it. Clocks roll down.
Is it my turn?
Hold on.
Update.
Clocks roll down. Updates. Number 1, the Atlas Superhero Organization has completed. If you would please explain where and how everything is going.
Okay, first off, I never said I'm making it. Did I say I make? Wait.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you said
did.
it.
Legitimately
Several
said.
times.
How did they forget? They made it.
Okay, first off,
Star,
I would like.
I
I'd like. Okay, 1 second. Could I first pause that really quickly
You want to phone a friend?
and have my turn first? Because my turn is going to be
No.
related to name.
No.
I want to hold a meeting.
It's a bit too late. Clocks roll first before the next turn.
No, before the opens up, I want to hold a meeting about the name.
listen,
I don't think it matters.
we can do that at the
I mean,
Okay,
hold on.
okay,
I
the
will state. Hold on.
so
Led,
the
hold on.
unknown, the
Hold on. I want to say something. Can I say something here? Led, just let them have the meeting because the meeting option is all kind of dog shit, anyways.
Yeah.
Give me a chance to use it.
Okay. Whatever. Screw your turn. Research the grotto's complete.
Okay. Star is gonna hold the meeting then.
No, you have to tell us about the stuff with the grotto. What part of the
All
clocks
right.
have to roll down? Do you not get?
I thought we were going over the superhero thing first, but all
No,
right. Okay.
the grotto has to. All the clocks have to roll down. 2 projects
I know,
finished
I'm
at the
aware.
same
Two
time.
things went down, and so we went over the superhero thing.
This
We
is
didn't
why I
finish
said
with
the
the
clocks have to
superhero.
go first. Damn it!
All right, whatever, fine. Yeah, so the grotto research was a success. There are a lot of unique plants and samples that were taken. Um, we also figured out that there is a lot of really good stuff for medicine stuff. Generally connected to the what's it called? Like to the like chemical, for abnormal stuff, so like the danger, like any bad side effects or anything of that nature. We also figured out, annoyingly, the horses like that stuff. It's upsetting, but thankfully, abnormals are good at once we know what we're fighting, we know we were able to handle it.
All right, Star, you may begin your turn with your card.
Yay!
The 8 of Spring.
An old piece of machinery is discovered, broken, but perhaps repairable. What is it? What could be used for? Or an old piece of machinery is discovered, cursed and dangerous. How is the community destroyed? Well, I'm gonna go for the first one because I like useful things. So, guys, I'm gonna turn the first one into something bad.
Okay.
We find an
Because of
abandoned
course.
nuclear launch site.
Okay.
Stop. The fuck?
The fuck?
I feel like this is option 2, but go on. I feel like we're bordering some shit, but let's go.
When we're going into this, the first thing that came to mind is, oh yeah, there was an alien crash here.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like thinking they were gonna go like, okay, so we got some interesting alien tech. You know,
Yeah,
we found a piece of the spaceship.
decommissioned nuke tests. Okay, whatever. Tell us about this.
So we found a decommissioned nuke test site located on top of the mountain.
Oh my god.
And the inside of the mountain happens to be the rest of the actual site. So the entire mountain is basically a giant missile silo for nuclear bombs. It doesn't have any active nuclear bombs in it right now, but it does have a bunch of, you know, it does have a bunch of decommissioned bombs, stored uranium. Some of it has to expire. But yeah, basically, with a bit of elbow grease, some nuclear physicists, and a whole lot of illegal activity, we could get us up and running. Or we could not.
No.
And,
We
we could
want
just
to
leave it
get
there.
a nuke site running.
To be fair,
I'll be
the
1
nuke
second.
site's there, but we might not be able to ever use it.
The government wants nukes.
Okay, now the rest of my turn. I call a meeting.
All right.
All right.
So the first call of action for our superhero, quote unquote superhero
Wait,
group.
how did the meeting work?
I mean, I
Uh,
feel like we're all in like a
I,
ring
as
or
the
whatever.
speaker, say
What
something,
about
then
you?
everyone gets a chance to say basically a few sentences. There
Yeah.
is no
You
rebuttals
don't need to
allowed.
say one word.
Yeah, there's no back and forth allowed. You're only
We're
allowed
doing
to.
if we're doing a meeting, remember the rules that were established last time. Here's how it works. Listen very carefully. Everyone get one sentence or what one they get to say one thing and then it moves on to the next person. It will start with Star, it will go around the table and end with Star. So Star is the only person that gets to say two things. The opening and closing of the meeting. Star will basically start by presenting forth the problem they want to discuss. Everyone will give their 2 cents, and then Star will close the meeting.
Yeah, by the way, that one thing you can say, it can be several sentences, which is one
Several
topic.
sentences. But once you're done talking, that's all you get to say.
All right. So what is your thing? You've called us all here.
Okay,
What's going on?
okay. Greetings, everyone. We here at the wonderful foundation of making people happy. I haven't thought of the name yet. Have decided and fully set up a superhero organization, quote unquote, for abnormals. The first big question we have to deal with is: it's extremely weird to call an entire group of people abnormals. Do we have a better name for that? And does anyone have a better name than superhero organization?
Hmm. Ninja, do you want to go first or shall I?
I shall go first.
All right.
New name for abnormals, monsters. Name for the squad, monsters.
You're the voice of the
Bro.
people.
Yes, and we don't trust. Sorry.
Hey, no discussion outside of the thing.
I love how he said sorry, and fixed his mistake, and then immediately hammered in the nail, even though it was hammered in with the yelling of the rule. All right. Do you want to go or shall I?
Here you go.
Okay. Hmm. Abnormal is an okay name. I feel as though we could generally change it, but we're not changing it to monsters or whatever. That's highly racist. Um, as for the name of the superhero thing, we could, this is your project. We've been following things, so we're open to general names. But if I were to pick a name out of a hat right here, right now, um, I would call it the what's it called? Prometheus Initiative.
I'm gonna Google what Prometheus means.
And it's the Greek titan that gave fire to humanity
Okay.
at the cost of himself.
Thank you. That's next person.
We here at the Achilles Division could not care less about the classification of people referred to as abnormals, primarily because we believe that the title does quite work as a blanket term to refer to all individuals that have been mutated by the effects of element S7. As such, we do not believe it necessary to replace such a term with something more different. That being said, with the organization group that has been started by the Atlas Foundation, we do believe that this is a good step forward for security, as a organized group of abnormals would be beneficial to the island as a whole. As for a name for this project, the Achilles Division believes that one such name that could work is... Give me one moment.
I love how Ninja's response made it sound like he was actively reading like a poll. You know,
I mean, I love how Ninja's
like
response
the
was
guy.
what my joke at the start of the session before I found out about aliens. Oh yeah, we should just call them monsters. And Ninja just doubled down like, no, fuck it, I'll say that.
What it made it sound like was Ninja, like, it sounded like a one guy, had like a phone or like a tablet or something like that. And they were like reading like the poll information from everyone, and they're just like sweating. They're like, okay. So we call them. Like has to read the thing.
Mhm.
No, we had a theme. Forget it. In the meeting.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it loud. I'm gonna get my final words in. Okay, under unanimous vote, we've decided we'll call the initiative the Prometheus Initiative moving forward, and we will rename. We will, instead of the name Abhuman, all people affected by S7 S6. All people affected by the chemical will now be called divergents.
You fucking piece of shit.
What?
It's calling all the abnormals divergents.
Divergence. Like
Okay.
neurodivergent?
Hold on. Are you talking about? Okay. I thought you were talking about distraction. Like we have a diversion.
No, not diversion. Divergence. Like neurodivergent.
We call them a distraction. What? It's somehow more insulting than monster.
Okay, we end the meeting with that decided, and now moving forward, instead of the Atlas Superhero Initiative, it's the Prometheus Initiative, and it officially refers to all quote unquote abnormals as divergents. People are just taking a slightly different turn because everyone will be a divergent. That could soon become the new normal.
I feel as though it must be said.
By the way, because
name...
storyteller, because we invested fairly heavily into the new district, we would like to set up our headquarters there, if permissible.
With the heaviest of suspicion, I will allow this.
I mean, literally, it's your people. It's literally all the employees are your people.
I will allow it as long as whatever shit that happens in the headquarters is open to the public, basically.
I don't think we can do that because the meeting is already ended. We can do more.
They're trying to put their I think it's for a project, right? They're trying to put a
The meeting's over. The meeting's
Yes.
over.
Yes,
Okay.
but you can only do one thing at a time. So
No. This is the thing that finished last term, but I told you I asked to wait until after the meeting to decide because they didn't need a name. We didn't have a name yet.
The superhero thing is okay. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, I got confused. I thought it was your headquarters. I was like, huh?
No,
It's
it's
very
your
confused.
people,
Understood.
the Prometheus Initiative.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I got confused. I got confused. Um. All right. So that's the end of your turn. Led.
If the clocks roll down, we're going to establish before moving to the next turn. I don't want a repeat of this.
Okay.
Nah.
Hey, at least I called a meeting. Otherwise, we'd never call a meeting.
Cool. I
Fair.
don't care. There was nothing stopping you from putting the building down before having this discussion. This has just been confusing. Anyway, roll the clocks down. Project finished. There are now walls around the giant pit.
Oh boy. Walls.
Let me
This
just
is very useful.
try drawing this. That being said, there is a security measure now to prevent people from just leaping in.
I would like to mention that sounded like sarcasm. I'm just tired.
Wow,
That was genuine.
walls. That was sarcasm.
I didn't mean it to be. I genuinely
No,
was just tired.
I'm being sarcastic. Wow,
Oh,
walls.
understood.
What a
sarcastic.
brilliant
Didn't
waste
know
of
that word.
time. A
Okay,
legal
I see.
disclaimer will be enough.
Bruh.
Anyway, walls established. We move into the next turn, which will be mine.
All right.
Ace of Spring. What group has the highest status in the community? Or are there distinct family units in the community? If so, what family structures are common?
Oh
I'm just
boy.
going to go with highest status.
Oh boy.
So, among the island, there isn't too much of a popular group when it comes to the factions that have been established. As you know, Atlas divulges into secrecy. Achilles' division, of course, being a military group, is scrutinized for not quite protecting the people, but also helping with that secrecy. The collective, as you know, has their issues as well. Or at least they like to think that there's issues for the collective, and, things go from there. And Voice of the People is kind of already the voice of the majority, but not the whole majority. You get what I mean. But either way, there is a group that is looked fondly by all groups, and it is a group of civilians who, as you may remember, they protected the coral reefs. Yes.
Led by that girl.
Okay, good.
Well,
SeaWorld.
continuing with their conservation efforts, they are protecting the grotto as well. They are looked very fondly on by the community for their efforts. They are just conservation warriors. Captain Planet would be proud.
Communists.
No word. What? No, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go on with that.
I love how the immediate response. Like Star is not really, on anyone's side, I think. Like
Hello,
every time
comrade.
they've done something. Bruh. Alright. Yeah,
So I was gonna say
communist.
that the Neptune group is expanding.
Okay, Neptune group. Understood.
Well, that was the name that was given before about the people protecting the coral reefs.
Mm.
I will at least extend the table over to Voice of the People if they want to rename Neptune now that they're no longer just protecting water.
Hmm.
Oh, Gaia's an interesting name.
Yes,
Victim evil.
Gaia.
No.
Gaia.
Group Gaia.
The
Or
Gaia group.
GG.
Anyway,
You do know Ray.
that's my card. So that being said, I will now start a project as my perimeter wall is finished.
All right.
So
What's the project?
we now have another thing that we need to protect, and that is the giant mountain that we figured out is now filled with nuke. We are going to install security to the giant nuke bunker. I feel like this is, a good idea because we don't want any lunatic running into this facility with a bunch of possibly still activated nukes.
Mm-hmm.
Ideas.
Or any
Ideas
flying
is so
horse,
overrated.
any
So-
flying horse just going in there.
I'm going to say like 3 weeks to install security measures in the form of updating electronical defense systems, small wall protections, maybe putting a defense team, just making sure that the nuke mountain is not just sitting there unprotected.
I see. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Like
Good
3
idea,
weeks just to put a basic defense thing there.
Yes.
I mean, it is an entire mountain. Yeah. Yeah.
Filled with nukes!
The abnormals will help you because nukes.
The Atlas Foundation will also provide funding because we don't want those to go off in our backyard.
Yeah, so anyway, 3 weeks.
I feel like with all the help, it'd be down to 2 weeks.
I'm not moving it down because I want to make sure that this is good.
No, it would be good, but
We're
you're getting
not
help
questioning-
from two different
Well, in that
organizations.
3 weeks, it's less that we're not go. It's not a timing issue. It's that I want to make sure it's good. So yeah, with that help, the security is just going to be better in that 3 weeks. We're taking 3 weeks to make sure that everything is good.
Quantity versus quality.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
We're making
Okay,
quality,
versus
damn it.
quantity.
We want this to be.
Quality.
It's a giant mountain filled with nukes.
Hey,
I know, it's
do you want to
wonderful.
put away the nukes quickly or do you want to put away nukes properly? The last people said quickly.
I know, and now there's an abandoned nuclear waste site.
Yeah.
All right. So
We need to get hazmat suits. Damn it.
there's got to be some abnormals that are immune to radiation.
Anyway.
Do you know how expensive cancer treatment is?
Project. We're securing Nuke Mountain. That being said, clocks roll down. Update for the voice of the people. There is now a defensive wall around the city. If you'd like to put something there, like a more bold border.
Sure, 1 second.
I'd like to imagine
That's-
that the collective
Color.
didn't provide hazmat suits. They just provide money for cancer treatment.
Bruh. Meanwhile, the abnormals that are immune to radiation are just over there, just raising a single eyebrow, like, huh?
Gary, you're not immune to radiation. You're immune to acid. Get out of there.
Ah, poor Timmy.
It's like, no, you're immune to radiation, but your mom isn't.
I'm a walking radioactive piece of refuge. I go into radioactive areas, but forget that everyone else isn't radioactive proof.
Alright,
Yeah.
behold, we have wall.
Oh, big wall.
Big wall.
Anyway, we have intro next for spring. What is the most important basic tools that the community lacks, or where are you storing your food?
In the
Oh,
mountain.
No.
That would be such a horrible place.
Radioactive food.
not even that. If you because I can imagine a situation where we didn't know about the nukes, but like, dude, you'd have to go so far out of the city in order to go to the place where you store your lunch.
I like to imagine that the place where the people store the food and where
That's it.
the divergence store the food is very different.
Whose turn is it?
It's just funny.
It's Endro.
My turn. So yeah. I am going to go with I feel like we just store the fucking food in the city. important basic tools that the community lacks. Important basic tools that community is currently lacking. Electronic shit.
Excuse me?
We got a shit ton of engineers. We got a shit ton of common people. We don't have that many electronic stuff. Like we have the technology technically, but the infrastructure and like the important tools to get that shit on the way. We don't have that, at least in the city.
All
Sounds good to
right.
me.
So what are we lacking one more time? I'm putting this down on the sheet.
Electrical equipment, basically, or infrastructure, either one, basically.
So we all, when we had a meeting, we didn't have to do a voice call. We just all got into a room, a dark room. We just sat down. We cannot afford electricity.
No, we don't have no electricity. We just don't have that much of it. At least in this city. I don't know where we held the meeting. I imagine since it was your organization, we were doing it over in like the your area. But anyways, so what was I gonna say? Ledge specifically, I'd like to make something known. It's electrical repair stuff. There's a whole lot of stuff on that. But either way, because we do have electricity. Anyways,
We just have a
Project.
crumbling infrastructure.
Yeah, project. We have some nuclear material over there. And we have some electrical stuff. The abnormals with specifically people who are very, very good at being able to
Divergence.
handle
Divergence.
yes, diversion. I don't fucking. Every time I say that, I feel like my brain is accidentally going to say a slur. like because you cannot tell me someone didn't immediately hear diversions, and then they went diversions, and I feel like that's a slur. Anyways, the divergents are going to with radioactive immune abnormals and people who are good against at the very least getting around the safely from nuclear materials are going to try creating a nuclear reactor for power with the nuclear material, since we have uranium.
Where?
We're going to attach to the city because we don't have that much fucking electrical stuff. Technically, it's going to be more near the district, so we don't fucking piss off a whole bunch of people. But it's going to be connecting into the city, and it's going to be as much power as it can.
I think it has to be near a lot of water, right, for cooling.
It does for nuclear reactors.
Well, we have a body of water right there. And I'm not talking about the reef before you say shit. All right, there's a fucking
war.
There's a goddamn ocean right there. All right.
Okay,
runoff
so
reaches
go to nuclear reactor. How long do you think it's going to take? Keeping in mind that nuclear reactors are very fucking complex.
I will state 4 weeks.
5.
Atlas
I'd
will
say
help
6.
by trying to recruit some nuclear physicists or whatever they're called, nuclear engineers.
I say that reduces it down to 4.
I'm also going to help because it will be at the benefit of everyone, but still, I honestly think that we can't go more down than 4 weeks.
Listen, do you want to try speed building a nuclear reactor? If in that case, we should call it Chernobyl.
Hold on, I will mention something. Hold on.
We are
I would like to
already
mention
spinning
something.
it.
No. Hold on. I would like to mention something. If the collective is going to help and it doesn't, instead of just increasing the quality, I would also like to have it so that we start going into work on like electrical infrastructure and like building, like, making tools for those
I
purposes.
love how
I feel like that would make the most sense.
this is the second time when you and I got so I called myself the collective and you called me the collective. You're the collective.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
Atlas.
I,
You're
I
the.
know. I'm in a hive mind, all right? It's difficult. It's confusing. The reason why I'm the one who's the face of the company is because literally I have telepathic powers. That's my whole thing. I am the collective. It's confusing. But yeah, anyways, is this agreeable?
4 weeks.
Yeah,
Led,
4 weeks.
but the addition I said, since it's not reducing it
That was
from 4
already
weeks
a
to 3 weeks.
reduction.
No, I think it
No.
means the stuff.
The original
further
reduction
stuff,
was
like,
from Star. What I'm saying is, if the common people are going to help, we would like to
No.
get extra electronic tools and stuff like that in the works to help with power and stuff.
I still
and
say
electrical
4
stuff.
weeks.
Yeah, no, we're not saying it's going below. Can you listen to me, man? We're not going below 4 weeks. I'm saying if we're doing 4 weeks, we're also getting like electrical stuff on top of that.
I feel
Electrical
like that's
tools and stuff.
implied. You're making a giant electric nuclear
We're
power
making a
plant.
power source thing, yeah. So if if the people are coming in to help with that, and it's not going to reduce the weak thing. I'm saying like we would get tools, we'd get infrastructure. That's kind of the idea.
I mean, I want to say, like, your project. I think it's going to be only like the nuclear reactor and power plant, but for the rest of things like creating more tools or an entire infrastructure, I'd say that should be an entirely separate project.
Oh, you think so?
Yes.
Hmm. I don't know, I feel like if we're doing like a whole thing on like power and stuff like that, we would generally, hook it up with electrical tools and stuff like that. So we'd need to make the tools, right?
Here's the thing. You are you're basically trying to do two things at once with that train of thought, like, because creating a nuclear power plant and creating tools is a very different kind of thing that requires very different studies.
And
And
tools that are used inside a nuclear power plant aren't always usable outside of a nuclear power plant.
Okay. Well, very well. Then we'll just go with as high quality of a nuclear power plant as we can if we're getting
All
that
right.
extra help.
4 weeks, clocks roll down. No projects have finished, so we move on to Ninja.
yay!
6 of spring.
Oh boy.
Are there children in the community? How old are the eldest members of the community? Which one do you want to do?
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Children or old people?
Oh
Not
god.
old.
This is going to be.
I'm matured.
Just put that guy back in the nursing home. Well, how did he get out?
Other children.
He was in a wheelchair last I saw him. Sorry, go on.
I want to say that at the moment there are no children in the community because
Not one.
not one, because many people are for the moment a little bit wary uh, of, like, because being so close to everything, there's a general fear of it coming out as a divergent.
I see.
I need to know now. Are diversions impotent or is it because of the nuclear power plant? Not nuclear power, is it because of the nuclear disposal facility?
Disposal facility? What?
What the
Is it because of the nukes?
No.
I mean,
Bruh.
bruh, what the fuck?
Bruh. What are you on, Star? Hand me some of that shit. I need
All
some
right,
of that
we're almost
stuff.
out of time. Come on.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
I said
you're saying the
what I
eldest?
said. There are no children in the community.
Oh, so
I
there are no
choose
children.
the first option.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right. So,
project, discovery, meeting.
mm. As for the project, I'll say I'm going to create a project which is in tandem with the nuclear power plant, aka I am creating the uh, power line that goes around all the city that powers up
Okay.
everything.
I understand.
I
I mean,
say they take longer or the same amount of time as what's remaining for the nuclear reactor, as the reactor will most likely have to be finished before we know if the lines work.
I'd say this slightly longer.
all right. So you're thinking, since we just did a week, you're thinking
3
4 weeks?
3 weeks.
All right, 3 weeks, sure.
All right,
That's because
3
there's
weeks.
3 weeks remaining for the nuclear reactor. As I said, you're not going to know if the power lines work unless the reactor's on.
All right, yeah.
I want to say 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
I
All
say
right.
3 weeks. The abnormals help you. Sorry, the diversions.
All right, then 3 weeks it is. Is Atlas
fucking-
going to help, or are they just going there to be present?
Well, I
Atlas
mean-
will help, sure. But
Cool.
this is
That's not going
all
to
we
reduce
can
the
do is
time anymore. Because once again, this isn't a matter of finishing it fast. It's we have to wait for the nuclear reactor to go on.
no.
Otherwise,
I
we
know.
don't
Atlas
know if
helps
it's getting
by
power.
I
No,
know.
no, Atlas
I know.
helps by
I
buying
just
new.
wanted to rage bait
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, no. We just want to we're funding it, so we're trying to disaster proof it in advance.
Alrighty. Clocks
All
will
right,
roll
3
down, and we will end this session with the final thing of secured nuclear mountain. At the Achilles Division, we have managed to put in infrastructure to make sure that the mountain is secure. I will demonstrate this with just this
Can we-
little.
Can we call it Nuke
Yes.
Mountain?
At this point, we don't have a better name at the moment. Just
Bruh.
There
gonna.
we go.
Yeah,
lock it.
there we go. Nuke Mountain.
There we go.
Who the
Nice and
fuck's Mel-
locked up.
Okay, that's a
You-
lab.
Cool.
Okay.
I'd imagine the lab is also affiliated with the giant nuclear test thing.
Okay,
It's not
I
stated,
think that's
but
been a
sure.
wonderful time, a wonderful session. We have
Yeah,
accomplished a
let's do
lot,
it.
and I feel like we might be close to our deaths now.
Hold on. What if I
Okay.
just draw a giant cork in the top of the?
Yeah, no, that's better. That's so much better.
Yes.
That is
Do
10
it.
There we
times
go.
better.
Do it.
Secure.
Great. Awesome. Yes.
Plug that hole up.
Oh my god, that's fucking beautiful.
Anyway, that's it for Quiet Year 2 for now. Next time we might get out of spring and get the first world event. You remember
It'll be my
world
turn
events.
next first, if I can remember.
It's things that I've written beforehand to let us know about things changing.
Okay, goodbye!
got
We end the recording. See you next time. What?